What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gana's Corner. We're here. We're here. We're here. What do you hear? What do you say? It's Joey G back on the scene. Joey G in the place to be, always. What's going on, everybody? How you doing out there? A little windy. Weird weather here in Philadelphia today. I think it was humid a little bit and windy. A little weird, you know. Just here to do a quick sports recap tonight in hockey. You got the Oilers at the Canucks 2-2. Tough series right now. I don't know who to call on that. I think in the end, Vancouver. I don't know in how many games. I think it's going to end up probably going 7. And I say Vancouver in 7. And then the other game tonight, the Hurricanes. Down 3-2. They were down 3-0 to the Rangers. And now it's 3-2. And they're playing in Carolina tonight, in Charlotte. And I think they said that's like the second most toughest place to be, the most craziest fans, you know, in the NHL. I mean, when you play in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're watching the Carolina Hurricanes, you can see that camera is rocking. It's rocking. So, I mean, the Hurricanes win tonight. They got Game 7 with the Rangers. It'll be Game 7 on Saturday. And tomorrow in basketball, switching over, the Pacers are down 3-2. They play the Knicks tomorrow night in Indianapolis. If Indiana wins, which I think they will, there'll be Game 7, the Pacers and Knicks, Sunday at Madison Square Garden. So I think there's going to be 2 Game 7s at Madison Square Garden in New York City. You lucky bastards, New Yorkers. You're going to have 2 Game 7s on Saturday and Sunday. You're definitely going to get one of them. And I think you're definitely getting the Pacers and Knicks in a Game 7. And I think it's going to be pretty damn hard to win. Carolina is a good hockey team. Don't be surprised if Carolina pulls off the impossible. And Avalanche coming back last night. I love hockey. You want to talk hockey, come to Gana's Corner. Because I even like the NHL probably more than the NBA. I used to love the NBA. But I just think anymore if you or if you tap somebody, you'll get a foul. But I still love the NBA. I watch it. Do I like hockey more? Playoff-wise, absolutely, though. Regular season-wise, though, I think I'd rather watch an NBA game. But I love playoff hockey. You know what I'm saying? I love it. As I'm getting at the Avalanche, it's 3-2. Dallas is still leading in that series. And Florida and Boston tomorrow. Come on, Panthers. Joey G's Florida Panthers. Got to win Game 6 tomorrow in Boston because they're going to be rocking in the TD Garden. But even if it goes 7, the Panthers will beat them back in Fort Lauderdale. We'll beat the Bruins if it goes 7. So I'm not worried. Panthers are still going to the Cup. Basketball. What about tonight? I think it's over for the Timberwolves. I mean, they were up 2-0. They were up 2-0. They won the first 2 games in Denver. I mean, and I'm not just talking beating them. They smoked them. They kicked the shit out of them. Bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? Realest dudes in the room. I'm just in a good mood. You know what I mean? Just joking around. Trying to be a good spirit, you know. My grandmom's in my prayers right now. That's why I'm trying to, you know, I'm keeping her in the back of my head and keep myself in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Grandmom hurt her hip. If everybody could keep Joey G's grandmom in their prayers, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. But, you know, going back to basketball, yeah, I think it's over for the Timberwolves tonight. Bada bing, bada boom. They're gone. I just do. I don't see them taking the Nuggets to 7. And watch, they will. Because Joey G says, every time I say something, it ends up flipping over. But then sometimes I say stuff and I'm a genius. So, I don't know. Boston closed out their series with Cleveland. They're just waiting for the winners of the Pacers and Knicks. Dallas Mavericks. I got a good feeling. Luka and Kyrie. Good chance. I mean, people are saying it's going to be Boston and Denver. Don't count the Dallas Mavericks out. OKC's not done yet. I mean, so yeah, I don't think Oklahoma City's going to the finals. I think, I don't know, in the East, I'm still rooting for Indiana, and until they're eliminated, I'm rooting for the Pacers. So, fuck the Knicks, and fuck the Celtics. Excuse my language, I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see what happens. But let's go Pacers in the NBA, and let's go Florida Panthers in the NHL. And wrestling, what's going on with that? Nothing much. Next pay-per-view, well, now the premium live events because we have the WWE Network. Next Saturday, King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. Oh, speaking of Saudi Arabia, they're talking about having a WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, which I don't want and I'm against. They already get 2 big pay-per-views a year, and they're treated like WrestleManias. Big-ass matches. The King of the Ring pay-per-view has come back, and that used to be one of the big 5. You know what I mean? It started in 93 on pay-per-view when Bret Hart won in the finals against Bam Bam Bigelow. Jerry Lawler attacked him at the end. History, it counts. Good pay-per-view, too. JR, one of JR's best commentator jobs ever. King of the Ring, 1993. A must-watch. I recommend it a lot. But as I go on, the King of the Ring, and the women can't even dress right to wrestle in Saudi Arabia. They got to wear full clothes. It's like, because of whatever they believe that women are lesser than men in Saudi Arabia. So for all you people that bitch about America, be happy you're here and you're not in a third world country and you ain't got to wear a ninja suit. You know what I'm saying? Just this to be real, okay? All right? These people that bitch about America and this and that, and I don't mean to go on one of them rants, and trust me, there'll be videos that I will. But, look at that. Just watch that. Watch King of the Ring next week and tell me, look at the Queen of the Ring and look how she's dressed. She'll be dressed with and I'm saying you ain't got to go out there and show your breast and show your ass. I'm not saying all that. But you could go out there and look good. Now, when you wrestle in Saudi Arabia, any of them third world countries, you can't do that shit. You got to be fully clothed. Like you're in a fully sweatshirt, sweatsuit, and everything for the women. So that's, suck it. I think them pay-per-views suck. But I know the WWE gets a lot of money. And that's what it all comes down to. Money. Saudi Arabia loves that money. They were the goofballs that wanted Goldberg versus The Undertaker so bad. They were the goofballs that wanted Shawn to come back. And he did. With a bald head. Still doing the suck it chance with Triple H. Come on. At least if Shawn let his hair still grown or something. Or had the cowboy hat on. But come on, Shawn. You know what I mean? I understand you're trying to get it over. But that was after them last 2 WrestleMania matches he had with The Undertaker, to do that with him and Triple H in 2019 to go up against Kane and The Undertaker. I think it was 2019, wasn't it? Or 2020. It was in the bad times. No, it wasn't 2020 because the middle of that, by March, we were in the pain. It was 2019. Yeah, it was 2019. Them years in WWE were horrible. They were. Like I said, there was a big drop-off. I was watching something today with my brother in the morning, and it was saying how bad the years from 2009 to 2011 were. And I think back, like, 09 wasn't bad. 2010 wasn't bad. 2011 was pretty... The Miz's champion was kind of goofy, but it was cool, too. But then when CM Punk dropped that pipe bomb, everything changed. And him being then champion and whatever, I'm not going into that right now. Him being the champion for the whole year of 2012, during the Cena Rock thing, that was watchable. I would have to say after the Daniel Bryan story, the Yes thing, the Yes movement went on. After that, from 2014 to 2000, I would say mid-2022. 2014 to 2022. With the exception of the second half of 2016 and the beginning of 2017, it was all right. Other than that, you had the Firefly Funhouse. You had your diamonds and the roughs in there during the years of 2014 and to mid 2022. You had the Firefly Funhouse, which was a gem. You know what I mean? Which was freaking great shit. Out of the mind of Bo Rotundo. You know what I mean? Not Bo Rotundo. That was Bo Dallas. Out of Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotundo. My fault. You know what I mean? We'll be editing shit soon. But, out of the mind of Wyndham Rotundo, You know what I mean? And just if he would have lived, what it could have been. Just think of what that match really could have been if Vince McMahon, between Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker, WrestleMania 31, what that really could have been had they let Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker just talk about it together and let them do their match. Not Vince McMahon still stuck in the bubble of 1988. This is Joey G. I'm out. I'm trying not to make these shows too long. They're going to get better. Keep Joey G's grandma in prayer, please. She hurt her hip. Keep her in prayer. My next show, like I said, and I do wrestling, I do sports, but I'm narrowing it down. I'm either gonna do that or I'm gonna do strictly Sopranos, Boardwalk Empire, The Wire, shows like that, and I'm gonna review them. It's gonna be one of the other. So my next show I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be reviewing The Sopranos season 1. I mean, and I'll do it in 10, 11 minutes, but I'll do it great. This is Joey G, and I'm out. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace.